First, just static. Then a voice, flat, distant. "We found the car." I sat bolt upright in bed, tangled in sheets that felt more like restraints. The words didn't make sense at first. The vehicle was submerged just off the eastern dock. I couldn't respond. Only one body recovered, so far. Only one. Not two. I was still gripping the phone when the line went dead. My wife and daughter were supposed to be in that car together. She said she had nausea, a stomach bug, maybe cramps. Said our 13-year-old needed to go to the hospital.
"You stay."
"I'll take her," she'd told me. Trembling hands. A nervous smile. Then nothing. 3 days. No calls. No messages. No answers. Now they'd found the car. But only one body. I didn't believe it.
Couldn't.
That's what shock does. It dulls everything before it breaks you. The coroner later confirmed it. My wife was the one they pulled from the wreck.
Seatbelt on.
No visible trauma. The engine still running. Drowned by silence. But my daughter, there was no trace. Not in the car. Not nearby. Not anywhere. That's when grief started to decay and something colder took root.
Doubt.
Because nothing added up. My wife had never driven that direction before. She hated the coast. The hospital she claimed to be going to? It was in the opposite direction. The timeline didn't match. The mileage was off. And the worst part, my daughter had texted me an hour after they supposedly left. Just one word. Help. I didn't scream. Didn't drink. Didn't even cry. I watched. I listened. I waited. When the police returned my daughter's laptop, I combed through it. Hidden folders. Encrypted files. One was labeled with my daughter's initials. I broke into it. Inside. Photos. Documents. Browser history. Conversations. Ultrasound scans, dated before our daughter was born. But from a different hospital. And not tied to me. Emails. Exchanged over years. With a man named Ellis. They'd planned everything. New lives. Fresh starts. Secrets layered over lies. She told him I wasn't mentally stable enough to hear the truth. I was never meant to see any of it. She was preparing to erase me. And my daughter? She wasn't just ours. She was leverage. Collateral. Or something worse. I found Ellis. He lived just 30 minutes from where the car was found.
Divorced.
No kids. A quiet job at a marina. I waited outside his apartment until he left. Then I broke in. His walls were covered.
Maps.
Coordinates. Scribbled notes. Letters in her handwriting. But one thing stopped me cold. A photo.
Framed.
Recent. My daughter.
Alive.
Standing on a dock. Hair tied back. Smiling. But the smile was hollow. Eyes vacant. She wasn't dead. She was taken. I copied everything. Left no trace. Returned home. And waited. Not for justice. Justice is blind. I wanted vengeance. 2 weeks later, I met Ellis face to face. I arranged it using a burner email, pretending to be my wife's attorney. Told him there were final documents. Something about an inheritance. He needed to sign. We met in a quiet cafe off Route 11. He walked in smiling, that same smug smile I'd seen in their messages. I never got to say goodbye to her, he said softly. I slid a photo across the table. It wasn't of my wife. It was him, holding hands with my daughter at a gas station. Time-stamped after the accident. He froze. You made mistakes, I said. She was never yours. His lips quivered. I didn't know. I know everything, I interrupted. I have backups in 4 locations. You'll never get near her again. You don't know what she promised me, he whispered. She promised me forever. I leaned in. She gave you my child, I said coldly. He opened his mouth to speak, but I was already standing. I left him there, to choke on the weight of everything he'd done. My daughter is safe now. I found her, but I didn't bring her home. Not yet. She's with people I trust. Far from the shadows that raised her. Far from the ghosts I couldn't bury. She doesn't know the full story. just what she needs to. That her mother died in an accident. And that her father never stopped looking. Someday, when she's older, when her heart is ready, she'll learn what her mother tried to do. And what I stopped. I buried my wife 3 weeks ago. No speeches. No obituary. Just a headstone with no name. Because some people don't deserve one. Only silence. And water. Forever above them.